Cycle Drag Universe, you know we are always on a quest to bring you the absolute coolest motorcycles we can find, and we got a good one today, so settle in and stay with us till the end, because while much of the world is frozen here in January in beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida, it is the Baker Act Customs block party and open house. We got a lot of cool bikes to see. Let's go.
Still registering until 3 o'clock. Awards gonna be at 4. But right now we're doing a last call for the audio competition.
This is what I'm talking about. Here is a national showstopper. This one won the Rat's Hole bike competition in Sturgis, and it's a different color since the last time we've seen it. They're always updating them. It used to be red, now it's this gorgeous metal flake, yellow, gold, 05 Heritage Softail. This thing is beautiful. Guys, as we go through this too, I wanna know, what is your favorite motorcycle here and why? By the end of it in the comments, drop. If you could have just one, let me know. Look at the detail too. It's hard to know if this video does justice to some of the detail. Look at the sparkles, the flake in the seat. Truly amazing, very pretty. Not only is it a bike show, big audio competition, we got a lot of trophies to pay out. We'll catch up with the winners, but man, we got a lot of motorcycles to see. And there are people here from all over enjoying the show. Big shout out to many ladies taking in the show as well. And this is what it's all about, taking home a piece of the hardware.
Right there at Alexei's audio right there.
Big shout out to the female riders. What is your name, young lady?
Margie Ryder.
Where are you from?
From Miami.
Good to see you. Had a good ride in?
Excellent ride.
That's what it's all about.
Southernmost chapter, Miami.
Enjoy, enjoy. Oh, and look at what I found. It wouldn't be a cycle drag video if we didn't find at least one Suzuki Hayabusa in this mainly V-twin dominated event. Custom work down here, pretty amazing. And if you like it blacked out, then this one is for you. Like we said, shout out to fans of all ages. What is your name, young lady? Nice to meet you. You like motorcycles? Well, I got something for you. How about this? How would you like your very own cycle drag sticker? You rock. Give me 5. Thanks for being on it. It's the riders of tomorrow right there, guys. All right, cycle drag, we will get into the competition, but before we go any further, this is Baker Act Customs, formerly Cartel Baggers of Fort Lauderdale. We were here 3 years ago. They keep growing, they keep getting bigger and badder. We're gonna meet Shannon in a little bit. But first, why don't we check out some of his amazing builds? And I gotta tell you, his builds stand out because we've seen him in Sturgis, Daytona, not just here in his home, Fort Lauderdale does he stand out. He stands out everywhere, and you'll see why. Take a look at this, guys. I hope it shows up on your device. This paint job was unbelievable. It took them 18 months to complete this one. This is a Road Glide. They turned into a Road King. Lots of custom molding, diamond cut, everything. How sweet does it look right here, right next to the vet? Gotta love it. It is so beautiful. Look at the detail too. This thing is a showstopper wherever it goes. That's why it's behind the ropes, behind the velvet ropes here, behind on the red carpet at Baker Act Customs. And you know, we gotta have the Trask Turbo on the other side. Beautiful bike. Look who I found. Shannon Fleishman, Scott Baker. Thank you guys so much again for having us.
Thank you for coming.
This place is rocking.
Yeah.
Baker Act Customs. What's your impression of this event?
I had a great bike show, a great audio show, vendors. We had the bounce house for the kids, the shirts that we're selling. We were doing it for Good Karma Pet Adoption. We wound up, they adopted 3 dogs, raised a bunch of money, so it was a great success.
Excellent, man. What's this mean to you? What's the scene like down here? It seems like a loyal, passionate group of customers you have.
It's a loyalty going on, but people are finally seeing that the kind of bikes we're putting out are all about cleanliness, sexiness, and it's catching on. Baker Act is becoming a name known to the bike world.
If you watched our last video here from 3 years ago when they were Cartel Baggers, you remember this bike. This one stole the show, won it all. Since then, they've updated the paint job. They're always doing something to these bikes, and it is amazing. Look at the detail down here. It's got the special Baker Act Customs belt, diamond cut, lots of detail on the engine. And that's how it all begins. I love it. That's where the motorcycle love begins. Way to raise her right, Dad.
Listen, I take her out on it. She sits there with I have a harness for her and a helmet, and we drive only back roads and parking lots, but she rides all the time.
That's special, guys. That's special. That is the special father-daughter bond. It's gonna last forever, and I bet she loves motorcycles her whole life. There's something cool I want to show you too. This is Shannon and his father, and this is how he developed his love for motorcycles. I know for so many of us, this is how it began. Very, very cool tribute to his late father. And speaking of the family bond, I told you earlier how much Shannon's dad meant to him. Nice tribute there. It's a family event as well. You guys having a good time? Yeah. That's what it's all about, guys. How can you complain? Motorcycles in January. Cool. So I got to ask you this too. We saw a lot of families out there today. It was heartwarming. I see you got the photo of your dad up on the wall. It says "Miss you, Dad" on the bike. The fact that you're bringing all these families together down here, does that give you a warm, fuzzy feeling?
Of course. Everything I do is for other people. We bring the bounce house for the single parents that normally couldn't get away and they get to entertain their kids. So we try to bring everything into it. We raise money for the pet adoption. 3 dogs got adopted. So that's always our main focus. Every show we do is for a cause. So whether it be PTSD, pet adoption, firemen, whatever it is, we always try to help the community.
If you've watched my videos from Daytona too, I've talked about how the sport bikes are coming back with a vengeance, but this bagger trend is far from cooling off. We're still seeing plenty of custom builds. They are everywhere. Look at the big front wheel too. We talked about this with Shannon a few years ago, and he said if built right, these things handle well. PM brakes on the front, a beautiful bagger. Well, here's one question I have for both you guys. What is the key to making one of these big wheel machines, custom machines, perform well? Because I think I asked you last time, are they miserable to ride? And you were like, no, not if they're built right.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about what is the key to getting the handling?
It's the passion and doing it right, taking your time, not missing any details, making sure the necks are right, the wheels are right, not buying Mickey Mouse stuff or rushing the jobs. It's, you know, I tell people all the time, it's not 4 wheels where if you build a car and it's not right, you roll off the road. My motorcycle, you die or be paralyzed, which is way worse. So we make sure every nut and bolt gets done right.
I want to talk about an awesome paint job. Look at this thing slammed to the ground, blacked out V-twin, high performance, everything, all those wires hidden, nice clean body lines. It is a beautiful motorcycle. They do a lot of really crazy, unique custom builds too. Check this one out, all about that individual touch. There is nothing cookie cutter about this bike. It is in a league of its own, certainly stands out. Look at the cool bodywork out here. This is what I love, guys. Like I said, if you want one of these motorcycles, make sure you hit up Baker Act Customs. Tell them Cycle Drag said to come check out the motorcycles. We still got so much more to see. A couple more to see here, and then we're gonna head over to the audio competition. And here comes the Vet coming to life. Wow. It's got the best of both worlds.
Baker Act Custom, the only way.
Is it? Oh my goodness. Wow. Your poor ears. Now I gotta ask you, is it true that beautiful ladies love Corvettes?
Yes.
Oh, what do you like better, the Corvette or the Bagger?
Corvette.
The Bagger right here. Which one would you take? This one or this one? Oh, she's going with the Vet.
Best of both worlds, my man.
There you go. Isn't that a Van Halen song? I want the best of both the worlds. Yeah, he certainly does have it. Which one would you pick down below? The Bagger or the Vet? I love the biker brotherhood too. I can tell you guys have it. How do you two know each other?
We met through this. I had my original shop. It's a long,
You probably don't
short
have enough
story.
time on this one.
And if you really can't decide between 4 wheels or 3, maybe you need to get this trike. Reminds me of the classic Smokey and the Bandit livery. We just need that special insignia on there, and this thing would look like it's ready to be in that classic 80s movie.
So he lost his brother 17 years ago. I lost my father almost 9 years ago, and we became instant brothers from the time we met. And we've only known each other 7-8 years, and we would probably bleed for each other as far as brotherhood goes.
And a big shout out to Mickey's, working hard, pouring some drinks. It might be happy hour. What a wonderful way to enjoy enjoy the Sunday down here, that's for sure. Here's one we showed you at the beginning of this video that we got to revisit. I mean, look at this thing. It is a showstopper. Looks like the King of Kings, Triple H, needs to come out on this one. Let me give you a closer look. Look at the detail on this thing. Unbelievable. Look at all these spikes too. Crazy. Beautiful, beautiful motorcycle with a whole lot of custom work on it. Let me know what you think about this beauty down below in the comments. My goodness. It's the Gucci machine. The Louis machine, I'm sorry, Louis Vuitton. Let me get my designers right. I don't know. Is it Gucci? Is it Louis? You guys will know better than me. Let me know. Well, I couldn't decide between Louis Vuitton and Gucci. I'm not really up on my designers. So, sir, first off, is it Louis? Is it Gucci?
It's a Gucci seat.
Thank you.
But this is Louis.
Oh, that's where you got the Louis in my head. Some of those expensive ex-girlfriends were coming back to me. Sorry about that. First off, what is your name?
My name's Greg.
And where are you from?
I'm from New York originally.
Excellent. Good to see you.
I live in Florida now.
Well, I gotta love this in January, right?
Oh, yeah. You ain't doing this in New York right now.
This motorcycle's got to be one of the biggest showstoppers here. Tell me about the design. How'd you come up with it?
It was my inspiration little by little. It took 2 years to do it, maybe over 1,000 hours tinkling in the garage. My wife or my girlfriend just said, "You're in the garage again, you're in the garage again," and that was the outcome right here.
How about it?
And 1,000 spikes later.
What would you estimate the cost of this build?
Honestly, with my labor, and I would say 100. Well, maybe I probably have about 60 grand into the bike. When that bike was new from Borghetti, it was 70 grand.
Wow!
Right out of the showroom when the pythons were first coming out. But you could even, if you ask Roger, if you could find them out there, he'll tell you, or his wife.
What's your favorite feature on that motorcycle?
I like the length. That it looks like a. Look, I had so many Harley Softails, but I would just go and tweak everything. This one was already built like it was all juiced up already, you know? And I like things that are big and long. You know?
There you go.
Yeah. So
there you
the
go.
bike is big, it looks like it's all steroid up.
There you go. Not you, though. That's just eggs and ham.
Not me.
Eggs and protein, baby. Eggs and protein.
And aminos.
Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Beautiful bike. Let them know about it in the comments.
I was Cartel at the time. My girlfriend was partners with me. She wanted to get out of it. Scott's first bike was, we said he needed to be Baker Acted because he spent so much money on it. So we thought that was a great name. So our legal name was Baker Act Customs. The DBA was Cartel. We dropped the Cartel and became Baker Act Customs. So now Scott's my partner.
And it was less expensive to become a partner than to pay for the rest of the bike. That's the honest truth.
God, these things sound great. Here comes Night Fury. Night Fury is going to take his shot at winning the audio competition. Very tough. We can only show you so much of the audio competition or this video will be banned. I'm sure you can understand that. Do not own the rights to any of this wonderful music, but we'll let you enjoy the sights of these amazing motorcycles. As for the audio fad, unless you've been living under a rock, you know in the motorcycle world it's got really, really big the last 15 years, and it's still going strong. Air Ride 2. Always a good time at the audio competition. There you go. Cheers, ladies. What a crowd in here for this. What do you think about the audio craze? Still going strong? I saw you had a...
That's crazy. That's
crazy.
Listen, that's why
we're not audio guys.
People look at us and say, why do you put a 34-inch wheel on a motorcycle and it costs that much? And then you got these guys doing music $50,000 plus.
Like clubs.
That's their thing. It's not our thing. There's no music in my bike.
Yeah.
I mean, we just went for the look and the performance of it, but no sound.
Hey, young lady, do you have something in your back pocket to show me?
Certainly do.
Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much. You rock. You rock. Thanks so much. Guys, I think they're onto something, too. I go to a lot of drag races. You don't see a whole lot of girlfriends, ladies there. We know sometimes those are marathon events that the racers love, but they're onto something with these festivals, these block parties, where you can put a drink in your hand and enjoy some music. Might be, if you got a girlfriend that's on the fence about not coming to motorcycle events, this might be a good one to break her in at. All the fans are here. I gotta ask you, what is the nicest motorcycle you've seen so far? Which one's your pick? Right there? Oh, the black one.
Yeah, two-tone, yeah.
Two-tone. go. Let's take a look. Thank you very much. Everybody's taking their pick. We're asking you to take your pick as well. Well, here's one that's my pick because it certainly stands out. Sir, what's your name?
Carlito.
Nice to meet you. 2000 Road King. This thing is beautiful, sir. Where are you from?
Miami.
I love it. Did you do this all yourself? Did you have it built somewhere?
No, Ratchet Baggers, built by Ratchet Baggers. Mike did the seats.
Paint by Phil, engraving by Rick. Gosh, it's beautiful. Let's give you a
Seat
look.
was
behind.
done by Mike in Miami. Paint was done by Phil. Built by Ratchet Baggers.
It's beautiful.
Bike is 24 years old.
Great bike.
Thank you.
Certainly looking at another showstopper here as well. Everybody's got the turbo on it. I talked about this in some of the bike weeks last year. I think it's something we started at the drag strip. And it has carried right over to street custom performance. Pretty cool setup. Audio stands out in a crowd, no doubt. 9 coats of airbrush, they said, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is beautiful, absolutely. We did find a sport bike here, and my man Tony from Full Throttle. Tony, you got to tell us about this paint because this is ridiculous.
I never seen anybody do this before. He goes from a flat
Let's take a look.
satin paint back here, and if you get close, you can see he's got flakes of, polished paint. You know what I mean? So you can see it gets a little bigger here, and then on the tank it starts to get a little less flat and more shiny. And look, and then when you get to the front, this you did this on purpose.
My buddy did it.
That's the coolest paint I've ever seen.
A lot of hours of work.
You see how the
idea
clear
of
coat
it-
is like flying off the bike?
It's like coming off from clear coat to flat.
It has nine coats of air.
Competition heating up down here, no doubt about it. Everybody loving it. It's interesting too, guys, when you talk about these audio competitions, just like drag racers blow engines going for records, these guys will blow amps. They destroy parts trying to win these competitions. It is their thing, and as you can see, a lot of power needed as well. Shout out to you guys. Good to see you here in these audio competitions. Really pretty Harley Davidson here. So much custom paint, so much custom flavor.
Look at this. Look at that.
Cleaning it is a fucking disaster. I got all these scars on me.
He just said cleaning it is a disaster. He's got scars on him from cleaning it. But it is a cool bike, guys. Attracting a whole lot of attention. Never really seen one just like that.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, it doesn't run.
That thing awesome or what? Look at this detail.
Throw the LEDs lighting up.
Check out the LEDs, guys. All about the choppers. Very cool. This thing is beautiful. And it's all Gucci'd out.
Yeah, you got it right.
Let's see what do you think, ladies? You like this? They like. How about the Gucci? You like the Gucci?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you knew how to win over the ladies.
Every woman likes Gucci. And we like Gucci. You give them Gucci, you get Gucci.
Oh no! Hopefully they didn't hear that.
I heard that.
Oh jeez.
They're from Jersey. They never heard it
Okay, they're
before.
from Jersey. It's all...
That's next, right?
Oh my gosh! Airplane next.
Fucking keep that.
Wow, that thing is beautiful, man. I love it. What a great looking bike. Thanks for showing us.
Hope I make it to Daytona.
Yes.
See all this shit?
Yeah.
It's all diamonds in here.
Wow. Diamonds. Love it.
Crazy, right?
Nitrous?
Nitrous on both sides.
Nitrous on both sides. Yeah, he loves that.
Like jewelry lights on it, it looks sick. All this shit shines. It's crazy.
Gorgeous bike, man. Gorgeous bike. Look at the stance on this thing. Crazy. And sir, are we meeting your lovely better half
This
here?
is my better half that I aggravated the shit out of. Tell him how long I've been in the garage doing this thing.
I lost weekends on this.
And she lost a lot of other things.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Well, thank you for being such a supportive wife. We appreciate it.
And that was a purse. I made it to a seat. A Gucci purse.
Did you get a new purse?
No.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I gave her a Louis Vuitton one.
There you go. Gotta love it, guys. That is cool. It's all attracting a ton of attention here. Wow. Personalized too, because you're telling us that insignia, that's your tattoo on your back. Wow, this motorcycle clearly means a lot. Gucci suits with the pimped out gator boots. Well guys, this is what we do here on Cycle Drag. We show you bikes you can't see anywhere else, and I promise you, worldwide, there is no motorcycle quite like this one. Maybe no characters quite like my man over here too. He's awesome. I love it. I think he's Diamond Dallas Page's brother. Diamond Dallas Page or the Macho Man. Well, I told you guys, if you've watched this far, I want to know your favorite bike down below in the comments. Here's a message we can all get behind too. Nobody likes a bully, right? Bikers against bullies. And we got more coming. That's why you can never leave one of these videos till the end. And these ladies are having a good time down here, clearly. You come to events like this, and sometimes the ones not even entered in the show are showstoppers. Look at the paint on this 114. It's beautiful, and it's not a trailer queen, it's a rider. A lot of these individuals down here taking advantage of the year-round riding conditions. It's hard to beat a climate where you can ride your motorcycle all year round. You guys up the north, you know the pain. I grew up in Pittsburgh, put it away at Halloween, get it out at Easter. That's usually how it goes. And when we set an event for the whole family, even the littlest member, oh, congratulations, guys, congratulations.
No bike today, just in the truck.
What is your name, sir?
What's up, my guy? Drops.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Nice to meet you. Fort Lauderdale.
I love the Busa, man. Tell me about it.
Thank you. 2012, Hayabusa, built motor 1441, spraying on nitrous, did like about 45 shot.
Good Lord. Let's check out, you got the Brock's pipe on it. Very cool. Who makes the swing arm?
Elite Cycles.
Elite Cycles swing arm, bunch of accents. I bet it gets you around here in South Florida.
Oh yeah, the motor was built by ProWorks, and then everything tuned in, dialed in from Johnny Turbo.
Oh, Johnny Turbo Exotic Cycle, one of our good buddies. He's about the best
Good
when it
guy,
comes
my man.
to
Good
tuning
guy.
into Hayabusa. Have you ever done any drag racing?
Not yet, man. I'm aiming for it for this year though.
All right, how about it? Good luck. Wish him well in the comments, guys.
Thank you, my man.
Give him some advice. He's out here on the Suzuki Hayabusa, tuned by the one and only Johnny Turbo Exotic Cycle. Well, you guys have done a great job. Here's the big question. If anybody watching this from all over the world, anywhere, wants to inquire about a build, what's the best way to get a hold of you, and what are they looking at in terms of how long a build would take, maybe what it would take financially?
It's Bagger Customs. We have Facebook, we have an Instagram, we have a website, www.baggercustoms.com. The phone number is 754-223-7778. Every build is financially different depending on how crazy they want to go, from a basic to over the top like Scott's personal bike. So we could do whatever fits your budget.
Now, I know some of these shops are just super far out. We're talking years and years and years to get a build done. How long does it take you guys to build it?
Again, the extreme, probably 9 to 10 months. A basic,
That's
probably
pretty
4 to
quick.
5 months. The longest is getting the wheel. The wheel's taking 8 to 10 weeks.
How are you able to do it so quick?
I got good guys.
But you put a plan out, before that build even goes into the thought, the customer sits down, we put the whole plan out, things get ordered. So by the time everything's in, we're ready to roll, and then everything gets assembled like
We order
that.
all the parts ahead of time. So there's always something missing, but most of the stuff's here. So we don't start to build to all the parts here rather than having a bike sit here for no reason.
All right, Cycle Drag, quick question too. I told you in Sturgis, this Bud Light Biker Boycott couldn't blow over. Selling Bud Lights today, young lady? Selling them? Yeah, they are, guys. I think, at least here in Fort Lauderdale, it appears to be over. Now, let me know what you guys think. If you followed our Sturgis coverage, you know that was a massive debacle for Budweiser. The tent was empty. But what did I say? And I'm not taking a stand in this. A lot of people think Bud Light sponsoring Cycle Drag. I wish, guys. I will tell you this. I bought stock, not necessarily because I support the company, but I believe, as a wise man here on Cycle Drag said, Political views are no match for alcoholism. I think after a few months, you're gonna come back to your favorite beer, and a lot of people were. Let me know what you think. Got some very cool moto jewelry over here. This is a nice touch. Look, Good Karma Pet Rescues here. Adopting pets right here.
Quick snippet for you about you talking about your
Last
bike.
time I came here, you had a different name. You're now Baker Act Motorcycles. How did that name come about?
So we were Cartel Baggers Fort Lauderdale, and it was just time business-wise that it made no more sense to be Cartel Baggers Fort Lauderdale. Scott Baker became my partner. Baker Act Customs, where it came from, just made sense.
Very cool. So here's another thing I've been taking note of, that baggers were red hot 4 or 5 years ago. It seems like they're still staying hot. Are you guys still seeing the traffic with the custom builds?
Absolutely. We're in the East Coast, so the performance baggers are here, but not like Central and West Coast. So it's still big here because, you know, you got flat roads. You could ride all year round, but the roads are flat, so you don't need the performance baggers like you'd need on the West Coast.
We kind of felt out of place out in Sturgis, I'll be honest with you, because everything was about performance baggers, and we rolled out there with our 30s and our new 34-inch front wheel lay frame, and people are like, what's going on? Because everyone's running performance, but here we are riding the mountains with our big wheel baggers and just keeping up with them. So it's all good. It's all how you build them.
Amazing how things differ from coast to coast.
Julio! Hold on, let me get a picture real quick.
First place chopper, my man Julio. You have
We
earned
did not
that,
have
my
any
friend.
Antiques today, but we did
What's it
have a
mean to you to
ladies
win
class.
first place here?
Where's Jessica Weber? Jessica
chopper
Weber
always.
with her
How about it?
lady
He
green.
loves the choppers.
Where's my lady, right?
Your bikes were attracting a lot of attention. I see you nicely kept those ones out of the bike show, right? Let the
Of course.
customers win.
For
Very
sure.
cool.
100%.
No surprise here, my man's holding some hardware. Man, you did it.
Nice
Well
little
deserved.
air shoe.
Matches your bike. How awesome is that?
Matches
Man?
the bike, right? The colors.
I love it.
Special made.
And unfortunately, you said you can't take it home, but you got people here to help
Yes, sir.
drive.
Second place in our
I don't
Indian
got
Ghost
room unless I have a
class.
big pocket.
Very cool.
With,
Very cool.
21
Thanks.
sheet metal.
Did you see one of our big winners today, the Gucci Chopper? Did you see the Gucci
We
Chopper?
did see it. He put a lot of time into that
Oh, yeah.
himself. A lot of love in
time.
that.
A lot of love, a lot of time in that. Detailed like crazy.
That thing is awesome.
Not one but two.
Nice job, man.
Not one but two trophies.
And they match the
How
bike.
about it? How about it?
Yeah, you're gonna have both those trophies.
Thanks, guys.
Let's hear it for all the winners. 1, 2, 3.
See you in Daytona.
There you go. We'll see you in Daytona,
Guys,
man.
God bless.
Man, that is awesome. That's all in a day's work.
All in the day's work.
How far of a ride home?
Half hour.
All right, man. You be careful.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
See you in Daytona.
See you in Daytona, guys. You meet some cool people out there. I like his style. I like his bike. That thing is really, really, really
What channel you want?
cool. Cycle Drag.
When you gonna be posting stuff?
You're already on Facebook.
Oh, really?
And you'll be on
My
YouTube.
bike never made the internet out there.
Oh, you're on there now.
I hear you. That's cool. Oh shit. Not again. No, not out again.
There we go. When in doubt, throttle out. I love it. It's the final thing. Both you guys putting in some time in the gym. Who can lift more weights?
I don't
We don't
lift heavy at all.
Hey, man, once you get north of 40,
Yeah, man. My goal is to walk out of there not injured. Trust me.
My goal is to not look like the normal
Amen. That's
54-year-old.
it. That's it, guys. Love it. Thanks for having me. Anything
Thank
at
you so
all you'd
much.
like to add here
You're always a pleasure. Great to having you. I'm glad we got to get you here. We see you all over the country, and you do an awesome job at what you do.
Yeah, it was great seeing you out in Sturgis for sure.
You guys too. So this is the best way to end this. Where are we going to see you this year? Sturgis,
Daytona.
Daytona, Panama City, South Carolina.
We did Gatlin, Texas, so we'll
Galveston.
probably be back there this year.
We look forward to seeing you and covering you guys. Thanks so much. Congratulations on a great open house.
Awesome, man.
Make sure you guys hit them up. Tell them that Cycle Drag sent you. We want to know about those builds. It's always a good day when you got a trophy in the backpack. Oh, yeah. So how about that, guys? All is well that ends well. What a great way for us to kick off the year, too. We got a big year coming up, a lot of stops. I need you to stay with me every single step of the way because we've got some good ones coming up. Big thanks to Baker at Customs, Full Throttle Magazine. We appreciate you guys. If you like this video, here's another one for you. Subscribe right in the middle, and you know if there's anything fast or custom motorcycles, we're in. Cycle Drag rolls on.